Hello. It's Saturday, which means it's time for Saboteur Saturday, Part 9. Um. Oh. Just gotta get things up on my phone. There we go. Okay. Excellent. Phone is up and running. How's, oh, a lot of buffering. Let me check the... Stream health is okay. So, my connection... Oh. Okay, hopefully the buffering is... my stream health just crashed. Ah. My phone is also updating, which may be why it's buffering so much on my end. Come on, phone, finish this stupid update that I never wanted in the first place. Ah. Yeah, you know... How's my stream health? Let me check that one more time. Sorry, guys. It's really, inconsistent. Alright. Well, hopefully... Well, it seems to... Well, shoot. You know, my internet hasn't been an issue for my non-melee streams the past few weeks. It has affected my ability to stream melee. I can't get good connections with people and stream at the same time, it seems like. But the StarCraft and Saboteur streams seem to have been alright, except today, definitely getting some major connection issues, and it looks like there's tons of buffering. But enough of that. Let's just get into it. Oh, okay. We've maybe hopefully leveled out a bit. So if you weren't here last week, I will briefly recap. I haven't been recapping. I just assume people watch the VODs, but we did get the Aurora back. Sean infiltrated a Nazi general's compound and was able to get his car back. And it was weird because... Oh.
I got nothing to tie me down. Hard work is good for this soul.
It's weird because, like, the moment where Sean escapes that compound with the Aurora and they play, you know, Feeling Good as he escapes, I remember that moment being somewhat more epic back in the day. But maybe because I knew, and then, like, because, like, I thought they, like, really pumped the volume on the song, but when I did it last week, it was, like, the song wasn't as loud, and it didn't feel quite as triumphant. I don't know if I'm just misremembering that, or if I built it up in my head, or, I don't know, but that is...
There's people fighting for you
always
out there.
one of my, it's always been one of my favorite moments in the game, and I feel bad, like, talking negatively about it, but somewhat, but it's still a really great moment, and That feeling when
I heard
you have the Aurora and you're trying to escape the Nazis, and it just feels so good. It felt, I mean, the Aurora feels great to drive, as always. So, I don't know. Holy, is this what I think it is? Is this Notre Dame? It might, no, no. Never mind. Can you go inside here? No, you can't. It looks like Notre Dame, but Notre Dame has a lot of statues out in front of it. Looks like you might be able to climb up this building though. I believe those Nazis are above me. Oh, is this where Dr. Kwong?
I should be more careful.
Oh, hello there.
It's honest work.
The stream seems to have recovered a bit, so hopefully no one who's watching is having issues. But yeah, I think that's where Dr. Kwong's mission took place. What do I want to do? Do I want to go talk to Bryman? Or do I want to do some free play? Bryman is my only mission giver at the moment. I feel like doing free play is kind of boring for you guys, since I die a lot. Oh. There's a sniper's nest I can explode.
Someone said girly.
Suche die Gegend! Kann nicht entkommen! Waffe!
Nazis are following me, guys. It's not a general, is it? Ooh. Major chugging right there. Oh. Hello, Mr. Pole Cart that's just in the way. That is a general. Need a silenced weapon. Or maybe I don't.
Better keep low. There's sharp.
I got impatient. Whee! Climb. See a hiding spot. Definitely was a general though, I got some money for that. Don't mind if I do. Double shotgun. Double, ooh, Panzer. Where's it? There it is. Oh, scene. Unfortunately. Here we go.
Perfect. Now then.
So, someone someone I saw the I think it was in a Discord or something, but I saw Yahtzee, who's the main reviewer for the Zero Punctuation. He does the Zero Punctuation reviews, where like it's a 5 or 6 minute video clip. It's a video game review in a YouTube video format. It's like, and he's famous because he talks very, very quickly. And it was Yahtzee's review of Doom Eternal, and it made me feel it was kind of impressive. I thought that he's still doing those reviews after all these years, and then it made me nostalgic for his Zero Punctuation review of the Saboteur, which I remember watching back when the game came out. And I mean, he's famous for, like, trashing on pretty much every game he plays. And I mean, he does like, I mean, there are games he likes, but it's kind of his shtick to just make fun of and trash a lot, like pick apart every game that he reviews. And of course, like, Doom Eternal and Saboteur are no different. But I remember not feeling good about his review of the Saboteur, like, because I know Saboteur got some pretty tough reviews all across the board, and Yahtzee's was no different. But rewatching it after 11 years or whatever, it's actually not as mean to the game as I remember it. He brings up some cogent points, like the black and white areas are kind of really hard to see in sometimes because it's all dark, and I've had the gamma turned way up, and I can tell from like the stream on my phone that the gamma is pretty bright. In fact, it's much brighter than what I'm seeing at the moment. And if only I were more well equipped. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I'm the first to admit that the Saboteur is a flawed game. Absolutely. But did that German just say defend me? Sounded like it. But probably not. But like any but yeah, so like it's weird that I don't think the review is as not mean-spirited, but it's not like he could have, I guess, yeah, I mean, could have been much harsher about the game than he was in hindsight after like 10 years. Oh man, there's a lot of Nazis in this area. But the really heartwarming thing. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, sir.
Keine Sorge, ich finde ihn.
Anyone speak German? I don't.
Ich sehe dich, du Mistkerl.
Ah! That was interesting. That should not have worked, but it did. Fuck.
Here we go.
Oh god.
Right.
Ouch. That hurt. The main sin of Yahtzee's review, I think, and this was a mistake a lot of the reviewers made. They didn't really pay attention to the stealth system tutorials, and as such, later in the game, they were kind of frustrated by things that went on that they didn't quite understand. Like, Yahtzee goes on, tells a story about how he picked up a disguise or something, and then, but as soon as he got to where the mission was set, like, he was instantly seen or something. And maybe he didn't have the disguise yet and was trying to get a disguise, but he was in a barbed wire fence which means he was trespassing, and so anytime a Nazi sees you in a trespassing zone, that's an instant whistle. And so I am a big fan of the stealth system. I think it's very flexible, and I think it's a lot of fun. But most reviewers don't have the time to, really dig into it, the nuances of the stealth system. And I talked about this in a previous episode, but yeah. Also, Feckin' Hard really makes stealth kind of indispensable, because you die so quickly if you get spotted a lot of the times that you really have to be careful, and so I think the game is a lot more fun on the hardest difficulty, because on the normal difficulties you're kind of like a Terminator. You can take like 1,000 bullets before you go down, and you can just mow Nazis down with impunity. But on Feckin' Hard you definitely have to be more careful and more tactical about how you do the missions. Where am I? Oh, I would like to stock up on weapons and such.
I deal in weapons.
Take some of that. Oh, they gave me some Siegfaust ammo. That's interesting. Definitely take that. Ammo. Excellent. Do I want? Yeah, I want the Viper. I love silenced weapons. They're broken as fuck in this game. And I don't really have the skill to be, I don't have the skill and the patience to be better with non-automatic weapons, so I just carry an automatic weapon like 100% of the time.
These make things seem not so bad.
What's my getaway car? My getaway car is the Altair, but it should be the Aurora now. Excellent. Oh, might as well repair that.
Looking for a new car.
What am I? No. Let's see. Am I? That. I forgot how to order a getaway strike. Journal, tutorials, messages, dialogue, glossary, tutorials. Oh, D-pad. Oh, no. This is embarrassing, but I
God
can
bless
do
you,
without
sister.
a car at the moment. Now, if this were Breath of the Wild, it would be a nice red X where I last died. I think it was definitely headed towards that thing that looked like Notre Dame. Should... I don't think this was where it was, but these targets can go straight to hell. They shall drink not but flaming hot coals, and drink not but flaming hot coal.
They are slaves.
That's a Simpsons reference for you all. why they're... Oh, that was a civilian. Oh god, that was another civilian. No. That was a mistake. Alarm 2? No wonder this is so hard. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, I crashed into a propaganda speaker. Oh, Schuster. Oh, good. That's wonderful. Happy to have you in the chat there, Schuster. This looks a lot like the area I died in. Wouldn't that be hilarious if after all that I found the area I was looking for? Just climb up here. That's one of the best quotes from the original StarCraft campaign, if I do say so myself. Oh, this is definitely that area. What a coincidence, man. Oh.
Was ist das? Kann sich nicht verstecken.
Oh, not to be seen. Nazis aren't too bright, are they, guys? Although, they did kill me not too long ago, so I guess I shouldn't be, you know, so quick to judge.
Irgendwas ist hier komisch.
I don't have a gun. What gun?
Wenn ich ihn finde, ist tot.
Hey, I wonder.
Voice front, yeah.
Nope. Missed him. Stand still and let me jump on your head, Mr. Nazi. Although I don't think I have enough height. I quote, come get derived, drown in the sea of imaginary numbers. Think about it, but like, I was kind of thinking of only really including quotes from games that I've played and I've not played. The World Ends With You, unfortunately. But, I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind. It's a good quote. These guys see everything.
Ich gehe zum Angriff über! Ich booste dem Saboteur das Licht auf!
Oh shit, I'm alive. No, I'm not alive anymore. Damn it. Wasted some money too.
At least it's safe. Relatively.
You need something deadly?
I want to take out that cluster of Nazi towers so much. But I should take note of its location next time, because
This make things seem not so bad.
maybe if I get some high ground, it'd be easier to spot. Yeah, Sean can jump pretty far. It's a lot of fun, actually. Let's see. Is that it? I think that's it over there. Whee!
Oh, fucking deadly!
Hey, Dan. Oh, I agree, Dan. I'm a big fan of silenced weapons in general in this game, and like as you probably have realized, I just prefer to have an automatic weapon at all times. So yeah, the Viper is really an amazing gun. I love it to pieces. But you know, there is something to be said for having a rocket launcher. It's going pretty good. Have you been watching the YouTube video uploads? Because I know you haven't been in the stream for a couple weeks. I mean, I know you know the game pretty well, so you don't really need to watch it. But I'm just curious if you have been keeping up with the uploads. Oh, okay. Yeah, last week was pretty cool. Um, we did the mission where Sean, I almost called him Simon for some reason, where Sean he gets the Aurora back. So I have the Aurora now.
Ah, that's gonna sting tomorrow.
Ooh, supply drop. Dynamite. Always good. Yeah, I tried it a couple times with the Aurora. It's still really hard But I do have the nitro boost. I just need more practice. I meant to practice off stream because I know watching me try that race and failing over and over again can't be all that enjoyable for you guys. But that's not where I wanted to go. But where? Maybe it's over there. It's definitely over there somewhere.
Top of the morning to you. Or whatever time it is.
I don't worry about nothing. Some idiot is climbing the buildings.
Oh, hiding space, hiding spot. Oops. Oh god, now that's a slope that's hard to walk up. Oh fuck, get out, get out, get out.
Motherfuck!
Whee, that was fun.
Oi, stop that!
You guys picking on a civilian? Oh no, you're just suspicious. I guess you heard the explosion. This fountain is awfully glowy. It's probably because I have the gamma up so high. I guess I can lower it since I know it doesn't really make all that. Oh. Is that... That's a little better, yeah. Alright,
Who's on next one?
Oh, there we go. The select button. That's resistance strike. This is the getaway strike. One Aurora, please.
One car coming up.
Thank you, sir. Now, Bryman, that's a... This is the mission I think it is. That mission's a lot of fun. Yeah, let's go talk to Bryman. That's a terrible, terrible point of view. First person? Who drives a car first person? Besides everyone in real life. gun. But, I don't know. Should be alright, I guess. How's the stream stability for you guys? Because I'm noticing some buffering on my end, but my connection is the one that has been hit pretty hard lately. Oh, good. Glad to hear that, Schuster. Whoa, that's a checkpoint. Let me through.
About fucking time.
You sit,
That could be a problem.
Well, I think this mission has a time limit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm kind of trapped.
What's the word?
News on Maria Kessler's whereabouts. She's being held in the Hotel de Ville.
Then I'll go in and take her out.
Yeah, I thought so. I see two options. There is a heavy gauge telephone line that runs across the street.
Sounds like the quiet way in. What's plan B?
Kick down the door and kill everything that moves.
Subtle. I don't suppose you know where the holding cells are.
I'm told they can only be reached from a concealed passage from the library.
Any other surprises I should know about?
I overheard talk of a German Special Forces unit. Some kind of terror squad. They made a bloody reputation on the Eastern Front. Now they're here, taking orders from Dirk. You might want to take extra precautions.
I'll come loaded for bear.
Okay, yeah, this is not the mission I thought it was. Gonna need probably a bit of a stronger gun than the Viper. Viper tends to be a bit on the weak side, which, you know, is understandable seeing as how it's silenced. I don't really have an arms dealer nearby. Oh, I guess this guy's close. Gonna change my loadout.
Vollstrecke jetzt deine Strafe.
Cheer you up, I will.
You know me, you know. Over. Ooh. Yeah, so in the low will to fight zones, the black and white areas, you sometimes just come across Nazis just executing French civilians in the street. This was tempting. I've tried to stop those in the past, but with less than successful results, as you may recall. Oh, this is so much fun. Light a stick of dynamite and then get the hell out of Dodge. And no one suspected a thing. Alright.
You'll need something deadly.
Let's see. Double shotgun, weapon of choice. Okay, trench gun. Trench guns you can find, but they're only 200. Yeah, let's go with the trench gun. And you know what? I'll splurge on the Tommy. See how that works out for me. I also want all the grenades. And let me save, so I don't have to do this every time. That's hilarious, Dan. Punch the civilian. That's right. Save game. New save. Excellent. Do that. And go back from whence we came. I love that when you drive in reverse for like 3 seconds, that the camera just automatically shifts to so you can see where you're going. That's a nice little quality of life feature of driving in this game. Just survey my handiwork a little bit. Yep, nothing but a smoldering ruin. Job well done, John. The cars really do feel great in this game, like especially the fast cars. Driving is so much fun in this game. My hat's off to Mr. Adamson and all the physics developers, physics programmers who worked on car physics. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting through the front door on feckin' hard. But as I was mentioning earlier, I'm a big fan of the stealth system in this game. So, where is that wire? Ah, it's over there. Yes. Yes, absolutely, Dan. In fact, like that checkpoint or that time trial race, you have to crash through a Nazi gate, and that's one of the best moments. You're doing this time trial and you just crash through the Nazi checkpoint, and they chase after you, but you're in such a fast car that they can't keep up with you for very long. Don't fall off the building, Sean.
Oh, it's fun, but hell on me hands.
All right. I see. Careful, don't fall down and die.
Well, that was easy. Now the library.
Oh crap, you know what? Stealth would have been...
Geruch unfort weiter. Wenn du nicht vorsichtig bist, ist es dein Gehirn, das Hermann morgen von der Wand.
Who needs a silent weapon when you've got a disguise? Now did I... Let's see, I've got